Surgeon needs to conduct more tests back in Vienna to make a final decision. Nicola is already planning her trip, employer permitting.
I'm going in May. Please, boss.
Neil Bowdler, BBC News, St Thomas's Hospital, London.
Well, I'm delighted to say that Nicola joins us in the studio now. It's fair to say, watching that film there, that this is something that would revolutionise your life, and you're desperate to do, really.
Definitely. It's just, it's another door, possible opportunity. I'm just hoping to grasp it with two hands, so to speak.
A whole new one, hopefully. The key thing is to find out whether it would even work for you. Because give us a sense of what you're living with at the moment and the kind of condition that your hand is in.
It's completely dead. I've started to move it like that now. The hand I'll never get back. I've never been able to use. It's got no feeling either, so I've burnt it. I've nearly shot it in a door. The excruciating pain that I've had as well for nearly 13 years now. Obviously I can't keep taking painkillers. I'm trying to study, and it's just not the way for me. So when I saw this, I thought, well, I'd just like to try it out.
Now, you've had other forms of surgery, you've tried a lot of things which have not made enough difference to make it a kind of quality of life that's doable for you. What difference would this make? How would it actually work?
Well, in terms of making my life easier for the simple things such as holding toast, buttering toast, tying my own shoelaces, I've overcome them, but it just make it a lot easier. And then they say that where your brain is seeing a limb moving, that it could alleviate the pain, even if it's just a little bit. That would be fantastic.
It's clear that on the one hand it would be hugely exciting for a lot of people watching. The idea of saying, I want you to take my hand off and replace it, it's also a pretty gruesome thing to contemplate, a very challenging thing to get your head around.
Well, I'm quite a practical person. It's heavy, it's a dead weight, it gets freezing cold when, in the weather. I've sat on it, it's cumbersome, even though that sounds odd. So, I've got no attachment to it. I've had it for 35 years, I'd like a new one.
I've got no attachment to it. It's not what you would expect you to say. That's the problem. You absolutely have an attachment to it.
Yeah, but, I can't use it. So, it's dead. What do you do with it? So, technology moves faster than human science, unfortunately. So, if that's the avenue that I need to go down, then that's what I'm going to do.
A lot of money you'd have to find, assuming that they say you're a candidate for this. How do you go about doing that?
I haven't thought of that yet, so I thought I'd buy as many lottery tickets as possible.
Speak to those bus drivers in Courtney, see if they can give you a hand. Well, we wish you well,
Thank you.
And we look forward to hearing more from you. Obviously, we'd love to have you back in, depending on how it goes.
Thanks very much.
See if they'll give you a hand. It's
impossible not to avoid things that we say.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're watching BBC News. Now, some schools are illegally excluding children by not going through the formal process. That's according to